Every generation in football gives us unforgettable partnerships, but some are truly iconic. In the world of women's football, the trio of Aitana Bonmati, Patri Guijarro, and Alexia Putellas has become a symbol of elegance, power, and unity. Together, they've turned FC Barcelona Femení into a force of nature, and with Spain's national team, they've lifted trophies and spirits alike. This story is about three different paths converging into one legacy. A legacy shaped by loyalty, sacrifice, and brilliance. Let's begin with the oldest of the three, Alexia Putellas. Born in 1994, she grew up in a Barcelona-loving household, often attending matches at Camp Nou with her father. Her early passion for football was undeniable, and she began her journey with Sabadell before moving to Espanyol's youth system. Even as a young girl, Alexia showed signs of future greatness, with an elegant left foot and a strong personality. In 2012, she made the leap to FC Barcelona, a move that would change her life and the club's history forever. She arrived as a promising midfielder but quickly proved she was something much more, a leader, a future icon. The time of her arrival, FC Barcelona Femení wasn't the dominant machine it is today. But Alexia helped lay the foundation, season after season, with her consistency and competitive fire. Her technical quality, vision, and ability to rise in big moments set her apart. With every match, her role grew until she became the team's beating heart. Eventually, she was named captain, a responsibility she carried with calm authority. Her love for the club and its colors is deeply personal, making every win mean more. But even with all her individual accolades, Alexia's success has always been tied to her team. Next, we look at Patri Guijarro, born in Palma de Mallorca in 1998. Playing in boys' teams during her early years, Patri stood out not just for her technical ability, but for her football intelligence. She could read the game better than most adults, and had the calm of a veteran even as a teenager. In 2015, FC Barcelona came calling, and at just 17, she joined the club. Her transition to top-tier football was seamless, and she quickly became one of the smartest midfielders in Spain. What makes Patri special is her brain. She's the kind of player who doesn't need flash to dominate. Positioned deep in midfield, she orchestrates everything, breaking lines with passes, intercepting plays, and dictating the rhythm. She's often the unsung hero, the one who makes others shine. Her presence brings balance, allowing more creative players to roam freely. She is a cornerstone in both Barcelona and Spain's midfield. And finally, the spark, Aitana Bonmati. Born in 1998, she also grew up playing with boys, developing grit and style from an early age. Her journey to FC Barcelona began early, joining the famed La Masia Academy at 13. There, she embraced the club's philosophy and honed her skills. She idolized Iniesta and Xavi, but Aitana's style soon took on a life of its own. Bold, unpredictable, fearless, she's the kind of player who doesn't just follow football tradition, she reinvents it. By 2016, Aitana made her debut for the senior Barcelona side, just 18 years old. Her sharp turns, dribbles through tight spaces, and instinct for goal made her a nightmare for defenders. Every year she grew, physically, tactically, emotionally. Her competitive spirit is unmatched, and her leadership comes not just from her voice, but her actions. And her connection with Patri and Alexia are pure magic. 2016 marked the first time all three, Alexia, Patri, and Aitana, shared a dressing room at Barcelona. The trio played as if connected by invisible strings. One touch, a glance, and the ball moved with precision and poetry. Over time, they became the team's engine, controlling every game with their collective brilliance. Each player brought something essential. Alexia was the captain and playmaker, reading space like an artist studies a canvas. Patri was the deep-lying general, calming storms and launching attacks. Aitana was the fire starter, pressing high, beating players and changing the tempo. Together, they created a brand of football no other team could match. Not just beautiful, but brutally effective. And as their roles solidified, so did their friendship. They trusted each other, supported each other, and celebrated like sisters. 2018 to 2019 season was a turning point. Barcelona's midfield, led by this trio, began to dominate every opponent. Their passing combinations were hypnotic, their movement impossible to track. The success wasn't just technical, it was psychological. Confidence they gave each other turned games into showcases. Their crowning moment came in 2021 when Barcelona lifted the UEFA Women's Champions League for the first time. The final against Chelsea ended 4-0 and it wasn't close. From the first whistle, Alexia, Patri and Aitana were in total control. They passed circles around the opposition and pressed like demons. It was a masterclass of midfield play, and each of them was instrumental. It wasn't just a title, it was validation of years of building, growing, and dreaming together. That same year, Alexia Putellas won the Ballon d'Or, the highest individual honor in football. But true to her nature, she dedicated the award to her teammates. She spoke of the collective, of shared effort, and of the long journey with Barcelona. In 2022, she won it again. Back-to-back Ballon d'Ors, a testament to her greatness, but also to the system that allowed her to flourish. That system, of course, was built with Patri and Aitana by her side. Trio had become inseparable, legendary. Patri Guijarro may not have the same spotlight, but her performances are never in doubt. Coaches praise her vision, positioning, and maturity. She rarely makes headlines, but always makes the difference. In big matches, she steps up, breaking lines, scoring from distance, or shutting down the opposition's playmaker. She is, in many ways, the silent engine of both Barcelona and Spain. Aitana Bonmati's star continued to rise. In 2023, she won her own Ballon d'Or after a stunning season. She led Barcelona and Spain with confidence, scoring, assisting, and dominating every game she played. That same year, she was named UEFA Women's Player of the Year. Her voice grew louder too. Off the pitch, she advocated for equality and better treatment of women athletes. Aitana's passion burns on every level. With her fiery playing style and fearless attitude, she became a global icon. Spain's national team benefited massively from this trio's club connection. Their chemistry was already established, giving La Roja a midfield edge few countries could match. And it showed in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, where Spain lifted the trophy for the first time. Aitana Bonmati starred, while Alexia, recovering from injury, played a supporting role with her experience. The Barcelona core had delivered yet again, this time on the world stage. Fast forward to April 2025, in a UEFA Nations League match against Portugal. Spain national team won 7-1, and the midfield trio was nothing short of majestic. From the first whistle, they dictated play, slicing through the Portuguese lines like water. Aitana scored, Alexia assisted, and Patri pulled strings from deep. It was total control, with Barca chemistry on full display. What makes their national team partnership so special is trust. Years of playing together at Barcelona mean they instinctively know where the other will be. That fluidity gives Spain a massive advantage. While others come and go, this trio has stayed true to each other. At a time when transfers are common and teams change constantly, Aitana, Patri, and Alexia have made a home in Barcelona. And that commitment has shaped one of the most successful periods in club and national football. Their training sessions are said to be just as intense as matches. They push each other constantly, improving technique, building chemistry, and demanding excellence. Whether it's a rondo or a Champions League final, the trio plays with the same intensity. And that's what makes this trio legendary. As women's football continues to rise, the trio of Aitana, Patri, and Alexia stands as a symbol of what's possible. They've shattered ceilings, rewritten history, and changed perceptions. Their legacy is not just about stats or silverware, it's about the way they made people feel. When we talk about the history of this trio, we're really talking about the history of excellence, friendship, and revolution. Their journey isn't over, but the story they've written so far will be told for generations.